Hi and welcome to this final tutorial where I'm going to go through the third part of the back office system. So I'm going to go and have a look now at a client record. So remember that in options we can decide whether we want to view a simple view of a client record or a more comprehensive and detailed view. So I've set this up to always look at the simple view, but I can change at any time I want, either in options, which means I would always see a more detailed view, or if I see a client at any stage I can click to see a more detailed view. So let's show you that. So I'm now going to search for a client record, and if we have a look at that, that's Tom and Tammy Thumb, and there's my simple view. Now remember, I could have always used that search button as well. So I'm now going to switch to a detailed view. And now what happens is I can see workflows here. So this is where I track my work to make sure I don't miss out any stage. So if I show you the will one, here we do have options. Again, you set them up in the back office whether to email a draft will to the client. If you don't, then it will go straight on to stage 4, which is where we create a SEV document. So what we do there is we've pulled off a land registry report via external websites. We can bring it into the client record, and let's say that it's joint tenants, so we need to sever the tenancy, and all we do is we click create a SEV document, we put in the local authority, and we give it a title number, which we can obviously get off of the title document, click create. And now if we have a look under our client documents, under miscellaneous documents, we have, we're just going to retrieve it now, we have a SEV document. So there's our SEV document there, to show you that. And that's ready to print off. And then what we would do then, I can close that back up there, is we would just follow the workflow. So having created the SEV document, we can now post the final wills and the SEV to the client, or of course take them if we're seeing the client, which is obviously a preferred process. And then what we do is we just follow those all the way through, and it's so self-explanatory. So once you've done that, you would then say I've completed that stage, and you will complete all the stages. You have the same for an LPA workflow, so the LPA workflows there. You can add workflows, so for example, if you sold a funeral plan, then you can add a funeral plan workflow, which is there, very, very straightforward one. And basically, that is the main thing about the client record. We can have a workflow, we've got notes, there's diary actions. Have a look around each section, but the main advantage of the workflows is you can track your work. And then if you go to the back to the admin panel, this will show you the queues. So this will show you the will workflow queue, so I'll show you that. So that tells you how many you've got overdue at any stage, what's due today and what's pending. Just remember, you can bring that onto your dashboard if you want. So I'll show you how to do that. If we go to options, we're going to go to the view settings. And then what we're going to do is we're going to say show workflow on dashboard, update that. And now if we go back to the dashboard, then we can see our workflow there, and then we can look at all the overdue, what's pending in wills, LPAs, storage, etc. So that's the last walkthrough. Just finally, there are a range of training videos here. So if you need to remind yourself about anything, just go into the training videos. They're being added to all of the time. And of course, if you have any issues, please call us. So thanks for spending half an hour, 3/4 of an hour walking through the system and enjoy. And of course we're there to help at all times.